What's up, Big Blue Nation? Welcome to Giants Now, your home for all things New York Giants. I'm your diehard host, your name, and we're less than a week away from free agency kicking off. The Giants are in the mix for Aaron Rodgers, but hold up. Two other QBs, Sam Darnold and Russell Wilson, are heating up as targets. Plus, was all that Shedeur Sanders love just a smokescreen? We're breaking it all down today. So smash that like button if you're ready to see the New York Giants make some noise this offseason. All right, Giants faithful, the clock's ticking, and Joe Schoen's got his eyes on some big names. Jordan Reed from ESPN dropped a bombshell article. Links in the description, spotlighting the veteran QBs the Giants are chasing. And with free agency about to pop off, we've got rumors, stats, and some spicy combined intel to unpack. Buckle up because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's dive in. We're days away from free agency, and the New York Giants are on the hunt. After a brutal 3-14 season, the roster's got one QB, Tommy DeVito, and Joe Schoen knows we can't roll into 2025 like that. The plan? Pair a veteran with a young gun from the draft. But who's the right vet? Jordan Reed says Aaron Rodgers is in play, but he's no lock. Enter Sam Darnold and Russell Wilson, two names buzzing around the Giants' war room at the Combine last week. First up, the legend himself, Aaron Rodgers. ESPN's Adam Schefter called him a possibility, but not a slam dunk. The Giants have been linked to him for weeks, and at 41, he's still got that magic. 3,500 yards, 25 TDs last year. But here's the catch. He's a rental, a 1- or 2-year bridge to mentor a rookie. Would you roll the dice on a future Hall of Famer for the New York Giants? Tell me in the comments. Now, let's talk Sam Darnold. The Vikings aren't tagging him, so he's hitting the market at 27 years old. Last year, a breakout, 67% completion for 000+ yards, 32 TDs. Jordan Reed says he's near the top of the Giants list, and my buddy Patrick Seatman from Minnesota Vikings now told me Darnold's likely done in purple. He's young, he's proven he can ball, but he'll cost a bag. Think 3 years, $90 million. Is he the long-term fix we need? Then there's Russell Wilson. At 36, he's cheaper and battle-tested. 9 Super Bowl trips, a ring, and last year with Pittsburgh, he posted a 63% completion rate and kept turnovers low. Reed says he's high on the Giants' radar, too. Last offseason, he wanted to start and took a vet minimum deal elsewhere when Schoen wouldn't bench Daniel Jones. Now, he's the perfect bridge. Win now, mentor later. I'm leaning Russ. What about you? Joe Schoen laid it out at the Combine. Tommy DeVito's our only QB right now. We're looking at vets, the draft, trades, every rock we can flip to find the best prospect for 2025. He dropped the key line. Even if you get a young quarterback, you like a vet in the room to show him the ropes. That's the plan, Giants fans. A vet to start and a rookie to groom. But who's the best teacher? Rodgers, Darnold, or Wilson? Let's break it down. Darnold's 2024 was electric. Higher completion percentage, more yards per game, 32 TDs. Wilson? Steady, lower turnover-worthy plays, clutch in big moments. Darnold's the shiny new toy, but he's improving long-term after one big year. Wilson's the safe bet, cheaper, experienced, and ready to guide a rookie. For me, Russ fits the Giants' timeline better. Short-term wins while we build. Who you picking? Now, hold up. What about Shedeur Sanders? The Giants are all over him. Trips to Boulder, Shrine Game dap-ups with Brian Dable. But Jordan Reed says it might have been a smokescreen. One source told him Shedeur has support in the building, but another said all that scouting was to fake out the Titans, who hold the first pick. They did this last year with J.J. McCarthy. Private workouts, hype, then nada. Are we getting played again? Guess who called this yesterday? This guy. We heard at the Combine that the Shedeur love might be a ruse to keep the Titans from jacking up a trade price for pick 1. Trevor Sakima's PFF mock had Shedeur falling out of round 1. Crazy, right? I don't buy it, but if he drops today too, the Giants could snag him at 34 or trade up. Smoke or not, Shedeur's still in play. If we miss a QB at 3, Reed says the Giants could pivot today too. Two names stood out at the Combine, Jackson Dart from Mississippi and Quinn Ewers from Texas. Dart got mad love, scouts, Agents, everyone's raving. He's gritty, improved every year, but needs polish. 3 picks in 1 minute last season still haunts me. Ewers? Injuries hurt him, but he's got heart. Led Texas to 2 playoffs. Both could sit behind a vet like Wilson. Thoughts? Jackson Dart's growing on me. He's not a first-round lock, but at 34? I'd bite. He's got to keep his eyes downfield and stop forcing throws. 2024 show progress, but he's raw. Pair him with Russell Wilson. Let him learn for a year, and he could be a giant steal. Imagine him airing it out to Malik Neighbors in 2026. Chills, right? Quinn Ewers? I've known him since high school. No bias, I swear. Texas players at the Combine couldn't stop praising him. Selfless, football-obsessed, no ego. Injuries tanked his stock, but in 2023, he was a first-round projection. Slender frame worries me, but when healthy, he's got every throw in the bag. Day 2 flyer? I'm in you. All right, Big Blue fam, I need your take. Rodgers, Darnold, or Wilson? Who's your Giants vet? Shedeur a smokescreen or the real deal? And if we go day 2, Dart or Ewers? Drop it all in the comments. Let's get this New York Giants news convo popping. Oh, and if you want a QB in April, hit that thumbs up now. That's a wrap, Giants crew. Thanks for rocking with Giants Now. If you love this, smash that like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're breaking New York Giants news first all off season. Share this with your Big Blue squad. Follow me on Twitter and IG and let's keep the faith. Go Big Blue. What's good, Big Blue Nation? Welcome to Giants Now, your go-to spot for everything New York Giants. I'm your sideline buddy, Michelle, and today's heating up. Rumors straight from the NFL Combine say the Giants could walk away from the 2025 draft with Heisman winner Travis Hunter and quarterback Shedeur Sanders. That's right, 2 college football beasts rocking blue in 2025. Is this for real? We're diving deep into it right now. But first, smash that like button if you want these guys turning MetLife Stadium into a nightmare for opposing defenses. Listen up, Giants fans. The Combine's over, and the buzz is electric. Trevor Sakima, the head honcho of draft analysts at Pro Football Focus, dropped a post-combine mock draft that's got everyone talking. He says he heard big things in Indianapolis, and the New York Giants are right in the middle of it. We're breaking this story down piece by piece to figure out what could happen. Ready? Then hold tight and roll with me. First, let me set the stage. The NFL Scouting Combine is like the ultimate test for football's biggest freaks. Every year, the top college prospects gather to show off their strength, speed, and, most importantly, impress the scouts. And the Giants, my friends, had their eyes on everything. Joe Schoen and Brian Dable know 2025 has to be different after a 3-14 season that, let me tell you, hurt deep in the soul. In Sakima's mock draft, with the 3rd overall pick, the New York Giants snagged Travis Hunter, the guy who's a cornerback, wide receiver, and basically a superhero on the field. He measured in at almost 6 feet 1 inch, 188 pounds, and at just 21 years old, he posted 92 receptions, 1,152 yards, 14 touchdowns for interceptions, and 11 pass breakups in 2024. That Heisman didn't come by accident. Sakima wrote, "The Giants could draft the best player in the class and be thrilled with what he and Malik Neighbors can do for years." What do you think, fans? Hunter and Neighbors together, a nightmare for opponents, or what? I know what you're thinking, but your name, what about a quarterback? Hold on, I'll get there. Travis Hunter is number 1 on my big board. On offense, he reminds me of Odell Beckham Jr. Quick stops, sticky hands, clutch plays. On defense, a Trayvon Diggs with receiver skills. In 2024, he allowed just 212 yards in coverage and 1 touchdown, with a 90.7 PFF grade. If the draft falls, so we grab him at 3, I'll be screaming Big Blue from my couch. But here's the drama. Sakima says the Giants are in a tough spot. Schoen and Dable are back in 2025 under max pressure. 3-14 doesn't cut it anymore. They swung at Matthew Stafford and missed. Without a solid QB, Tommy DeVito's the only guy on the roster right now. So, are they chasing a veteran or betting big on the draft? Sakima thinks Hunter might be plan A, but plan B's coming, and that's where Shedeur Sanders steps in. Now hold on to this. In Sakima's mock, Shedeur Sanders doesn't go in the first round. He thinks the Colorado QB could slide to the second round. That's wild, right? The guy who turned Colorado upside down, with 4 years of starting experience, cool as ice in the pocket, and accuracy that leaves us drooling. In 2024, he completed nearly 69% of his passes when blitzed, with 15 TDs and just 3 picks. But does he really fall? Picture this. Giants take Travis Hunter at 3. Then, in the second round, Shedeur's sitting there waiting. The Cleveland Browns, who have the first pick in round 2, took Cam Ward at number 2 overall in this mock. They won't want another QB. So, Joe Schoen could call the Browns and trade up 1 spot. Might cost an extra pick, but bringing Shedeur home would be a home run. What do you think? Worth the effort? I was there at the Combine, front row, for Shedeur's presser. His session was an event. More media than any other prospect. He was calm, confident, dripping with charisma. I asked him his biggest strength, and he said, "My mind. I win from the neck up." That's music to my ears. Big Blue Nation. He faced blitzes, took hits in Boulder, and always got up making clutch plays. My favorite thing about Shedeur? He operates in a chaotic pocket like no one in this class. Under pressure, 54.7% completion, 12 touchdowns, just 5 picks. When blitzed, he carves you up. 69% completion, 15 TDs, 3 INTs. He turned around Jackson State, turned around Colorado, and has experience to spare. Underrated athlete too. The guy's tough as nails, but it's not all perfect. His arm is an elite, not an A+. He's not a game-changing athlete on the run. He needs to win with his brain, and he knows it. Sometimes he holds the ball too long, backs up when he should step up. Is his ceiling high enough for the Giants? I think so, but I want to take Shedeur at 3 or Hunter. Who do you pick? Check Sakima's mock. Raiders take Ashton Janney at 6. Jets go Tyler Warren. Saints grab Jalen Walker. Seattle could take Shedeur at 18, but they went Nick Emenwari. I'm not buying it. I talked to folks at the Combine, and no one thinks Shedeur slips out of the top 10. Raiders at 6 is my cutoff. Every year someone falls. Brian Branch, Jaden Hyatt. But Shedeur in round 2? I'm skeptical. Now imagine the dream. Travis Hunter at 3, Shedeur in the second round. Shedeur throwing to his best bud Hunter and our star Malik Neighbors. That a Giants offense that makes the NFC East shake. I don't know if it's possible, but Trevor Sakima planted that seed. And I'm dreaming big, Big Blue Nation. I want to hear from you, New York Giants fans. Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders in the 2025 draft. Perfect plan, or should we aim for another QB like Cam Ward? Drop in the comments. Who do you want in blue in 2025? And if you think this duo is the future, smash that like button now to show the NFL that Giants Nation is alive. That's a crew. Thanks for rocking with another Giants Now. If you love this breakdown, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and share it with your Big Blue buddies. Stay locked in for more New York Giants news. We don't stop. Onward to 2025, and as always, go Big Blue.